Alright guys, guess what? I'm making famous Haitian dish, of course, using avocado oil as always. And I have some 𝒲𝒾𝓉𝓽𝑒'𝓈. I don't know what it's called in English. I have 2 of them. I'm gonna wash them up and cut them up and then add them to this. And here we have some cabbage and carrots and cilantro. And in here, let me get the knife to cut this open. Not to cut it open, but to open it. I use this to lift it up. We have the meat, beef boiling with épices, which is different types of blended things to make the marinating thing to marinate the meat. We have parsley in there, cilantro. We don't have cilantro. We have green peppers, green onions. Anyways, just know that this is beef and it's boiling. So when I'm done, I'm going to add it to this to make the legume. And then as this is boiling, this is also boiling, which is the 𝒲𝒾𝓉𝓽𝓚. Let me see if it's hot. Okay, it's the 𝒲𝒾𝓉𝓽𝓚, black beans boiling with cilantro and garlic. Ooh, I gotta add some oil in it. But yeah, let's see how it turns. Last but not least, I'll have to make the rice, the Diri. Alright, so I have added the militon. It's actually called militon. I'm so sorry. It's called the militon. I've added the militon. I don't know what it's called in English. You probably do. So how I did it was that I cut it in half. Everything's gonna get mashed up anyways, but you can cut it however you want, but I cut it in half. That's how I was taught when I was growing up in Haiti. So now we're gonna put just a little bit of water. I don't think I'm supposed to add oil to it, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of water and wait for it to boil until everything is like soft, and then we're gonna continue. Now that everything is up and running, I am gonna go ahead and wait for the meat. When it's done, I'm gonna put the rice in this so I can cook the rice. By the way, it's like 11 p.m. 22 p.m. and I love cooking at night. It's fun to me. It is boiling. Alright, so it has officially been 1 hour. So what I'm doing, I'm separating the meat. I'm gonna leave the bones here. I'm separating the meat and I'm putting it in a bowl and I'm gonna cover it and go to sleep. See you tomorrow. Bye. Alright, so I have successfully transferred everything to a bowl. Oh, by the way, it is the next day. And the time is now 7:42 p.m. and we are ready to continue. This is everything. I'm going to go ahead and use this to mash it down. Here it is. The reason why I don't recommend blending, because you don't want it to be like, what's that thing that babies eat? Yeah, Gerber. Forgot to mention that I did leave some 3 pieces of carrots just to cut them so they could be seen in the legume. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wash the pot that it boiled in, and then I'm gonna fry the beef in it. We can't forget about the spinach, and it's organic. Alright, so the thing about this pot is not flat, so I had to put extra oil so all the corners can have oil. So I'm looking to fry these right now. And remember, we still have the juice here, so we're gonna add that to the legume. Alright, so we're getting some colors. Alright, so I added some tomato paste, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Alright, so I added some garlic. You know we can't do nothing without no garlic. Garlic makes everything taste better. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the spinach. I don't know if it's the Haitian in me, but every time I cook, I have to take 2 or 3 little pieces so I can eat. Here's the part that I forgot to mention. This is the sauce that I was boiling, the black beans. So I transferred the beans here and I left a little bit of beans in there. So after transferring the beans here, I began to mash it up the same way that I did with the legume. So now I'm going to put some water in it and take the thickness, the thick part, the thick juice of the beans. That's how we get 𝒲𝒾𝓉𝓽𝓚, black bean sauce that is thick and juicy. You cannot make 𝒲𝒾𝓉𝓽 without a passoire. Okay? Just for visuals. And this is how the 𝒲𝒾𝓉𝓽 came out. I didn't take a video of the rice, but this is the rice and how it came out as well. Alright, so this is it. Getting ready for work tomorrow. Good night, everyone. That food was so good.